Welcome, Bulls fans, to our weekly preview for September 28th and 29th as the North Iowa Bulls finally return home to the North Iowa Ice Arena to take on the new Ulm Steel Saturday night. Before they do that, though, they'll have to head back on the road one more time and face off against a brand new opponent in the Rochester Grizzlies Friday evening, September 28th. Before they do any of that, though, we need to take a look at the highlights from Week 2 of the regular season at Breezy Point and New Ulm this past Friday night. The Bulls and the North Stars went most of the first period without scoring until this goal from Matt Dalside to get things started to make it 1-0. That was with 1:10 to go in the first period. Special teams getting involved now, 3:39 of the second, on this goal by Cam Fagerly on the power play. This was the first of 3 goals on the special teams for the Bulls, and they led 2-0. North Iowa was up 4-0 by the end of the second, thanks to back-to-back goals from Brendan Studioso. Bulls led 6-0, in fact, before Breezy Point got a couple on the board in the third, but it was way too little, way too late, as North Iowa wins it 7-2. The Bulls did not wait long Saturday at New Ulm at all. Peter Verstegen had the Bulls up just 31 seconds in. More on him later, but New Ulm answered 9 minutes later with this goal by Cooper Hoheisel to tie the game at 1. Cam Fagerly's tough angle try here in the second period would get the Bulls the lead for good, but check out this goal from Matt Rosman in the third. Oh, just gonna sneak by a Bulls up 4-1, and just for good measure, final minute and a half for Stegen again, mid-slot, second goal of the game, and the Bulls win 5-1, their third win in a row, coming out of the second weekend of the year.
They gave me a little bit of everything. A lot of backdoor, a couple backdoors, a lot of points out wide, point shots. My defensemen helped with that. They kept them out of the middle, which is all I can ask, and I guess we just finished it off like that.
After the 7-2 win and 5-1 win Friday and Saturday against the North Stars and the Steel, North Iowa is now 3-1 on the season with 6 points in the NA3HL standings out of a possible 8. The Rochester Grizzlies come in at 2-1 on the season. They swept Evansville 10-1 and 10-0 Friday and Saturday night. And the new Ulm Steel, who the Bulls just played on Saturday, are 1-1 on the season after their own win over Breezy Point 2 weeks ago. 2 of the biggest facts you need to know for this weekend's games, we call them our Need to Know. This is the first game ever against the Rochester Grizzlies, who were purchased by the Austin Bruins ownership from the North American Hockey League over the summer and rebranded as the Rochester Grizzlies. The previous Rochester IceHawks went 0-22 in 3 seasons against the North Iowa Bulls, including a couple of playoff series against North Iowa in 2015-16 and 2016-17. Meanwhile, this is the earliest home opener for the North Iowa Bulls ever, and only their second game in September history at the North Iowa Ice Arena. Their earliest home opener was a September 30th game 2 years ago. Players to watch for this weekend's game, and we'll start with the Rochester Grizzlies. Lucas Newman, the top scorer on the team. He's a hometown player from Lord High School, as well as being the top scorer on this first-year Grizzly squad. And for the new Ulm Steel, JARRETT CAMMARATA will be the player to watch. He didn't score on Saturday, but got some great looks at the net. And for the North Iowa Bulls, 2 players to watch will be Cam Fagerly, off to another hot start with 5 goals, and Peter Verstegen, who has been excellent on the power play. 2 of his 4 goals have come on the man advantage, and another one on a 4-on-4 at Peoria 2 weeks ago. Now with us up here in the mezzanine is Kathy Corsello, Chief Operating Officer of the North Iowa Bulls, as we get ready for Saturday night's home opener at the North Iowa Ice Arena. Kathy, big game coming up here. Very important that people come out for the home opener with 1 home game in 3 weeks, and this is it.
Yes, it's actually the earliest home opener we've had, so a lot of people don't associate end of September with hockey, but we are here and we want your support. You need to come out and cheer on the boys.
A lot going on for the pregame that night, tailgate party that night, some live music. Tell us about that.
Yep, our tailgate event starts at 5 o'clock. We will follow up the barbecue bash that's out here as well. From 5 to 7, we'll have a live band featuring Levi Smith. We'll have local food trucks, including the barbecue, Black Dog Barbecue. We'll also have inflatables from the Youth Center and dollar draws.
And a lot of new touches to the experience here this year. This is the 8th year of Bulls hockey, and we'll see a lot of new things going on at the arena tonight, at the arena this weekend for folks to come out and check out Saturday night.
Yes, other than a new team, we also have new lights. We have some new flat screen TVs going up. We want to enhance your experience. We want to keep adding to what we can offer our fans.
Game time Saturday night is 7:30 at home. Game time Friday on the road at Rochester is 7:05. And of course, season tickets are also still available and will be available throughout the season.
Right, we have great seats still available. We have season tickets for the entire season, for the front half or back half. We want to make sure to cater it to what you are available for so that you are able to come out and support the team.
Single game tickets Saturday night at the door for the adults are just $10. Kids and seniors will get the discount, of course. And for the news and information throughout the season, especially this week, check out the website, northiowabulls.com, and check out our social media, Facebook, Twitter, etc., at North Iowa Bulls. We'll see you at the rink Saturday night, 7:30, as the North Iowa Bulls begin the home season against the new Ulm Steel. We hope you'll come up to Rochester Friday night, though, to cheer us on as we take on the Rochester Grizzlies for the first time ever at 7:05. Until then, Austin Draude at the North Iowa Ice Arena, now with ice.